Good morning. We're starting the vlog from Ashton's apartment, new room unlocked. I never really vlog here, but today we are heading to Stillwater to go antique shopping, and I really wanted to vlog because Stillwater is such a cute little river town, and I think it's gonna be a really fun day. I haven't been to Stillwater since like 2016 maybe, so it's been a while. I have like a huge list of antique shops on my phone, a few restaurants, candy shops, want to eat along the river. There's a speakeasy down there that seems pretty traditional and like hard to find. You have to like follow the rabbit underground to find it. So it's gonna be a really fun day. And if you're in Minnesota and have never been to Stillwater, highly recommend, but I hope you enjoy this vlog. It is 10:30-ish. We want to leave around 11. We're just getting ready, gotta water some plants. We have to head to Ashton's tattoo studio to feed his fish and to steal his coffee. And then we're off. There he goes. He's gonna go hide. Trying to make sure all of the plants are well watered. It's supposed to be in the 80s today. Forgot to mention, but there are also caves in Stillwater. They used to do like cave tours, but there's a few caves that you can like go to in a form like a hike type of cave, so we want to explore that as well. It'll be a really good day trip. It's only like 30-45 minutes, so it's not that bad at all. But yeah, Ashton has a fish at his tattoo studio, so we have to go feed him, and then he also has good coffee there. We are both sunscreened and ready to go. And I never officially said this, but welcome to Ashton's apartment. He's really happy that I'm vlogging every part of it. A good shot of this dumpster truck right outside of your tattoo shop. In case you did not know, Ashton has a tattoo shop in uptown Minneapolis. It's called Dead Eye Tattoos. Check out his Instagram linked below if you want to book. He's winding his clock right now. But I'm grabbing coffee out of his espresso machine. We fed the fish, who's out of frame, watering plants. This is his studio. Super, super cute. Has a great espresso machine and oat milk. And I'm making a latte. He also runs vending machines, so we get a lot of treats. I'm ready. This one is 3 floors. We're gonna need a bigger truck. Whoa, I see a really good one. That is so cute. We're off to find the cave. I'm really excited. Do you think I brought enough cups with me to Stillwater yesterday? I just took all 3 of these out of my car. We had my water, my coffee, and my green tea. Notice how most of these are still full too. But it is the next day. As you can tell, I'm back home and I wanted to show you some of the goodies that I got yesterday. Now, I was really careful. There were so many things that I wanted, but I couldn't afford to go crazy. I've got a lot of trips coming up this summer and I just didn't want to spend too much on this day trip. So, as you saw in the montage, we went to one of my favorite used and rare bookstores, like a lot of books that are no longer in print they sell. There were so many books there that I wanted. There was a first edition Around the Moon book that was beautiful. I almost bought, but it was $20. I just couldn't justify it. And then a John Steinbeck book that I don't own and have not read that I wanted. Now that I think about it, I kind of wish I bought it, both of them, but that would have been like $30. And if I thought that way all day, I would have spent so much more money. There were these like beautiful wooden candlestick sets that I wanted. Those were also like $40, I think. I loved all the antique stores in Stillwater, but they definitely were more expensive than the ones that I am used to. Like, for example, at the American Gothic antique store, I saw 2 more of these little green cups that I have. These must have been pretty popular because they had a set there as well. I got these for $1 at Minnesota Antique in Burnsville. They were $7 each at the Stillwater one. So it was $14 where I got it for $2 elsewhere. So it was a little pricier, but all of the shops were so amazing. Highly recommend the Midtown Mall antique store because that was the one with 3 floors. It took so long to go through and we were starting to stress about time, so we were powering through for sure, but definitely so much fun. I want to go back. We didn't end up making it to the Sawmill antique store. That one closed before we got there, unfortunately, but it was a really fun day. Let's do a quick little haul. This is everything that I got. Like I said, I didn't go crazy. I was trying to be really careful with what I absolutely really wanted and what I could live without, but I saw this Minneapolis history book for $5 and I could not pass it up. Like, I really love history, especially local history. Also, original price was $28, so I think I got quite the deal. I really love Minnesota history because I feel so connected to it, and it's really cool to kind of see, you know, where you live, what life used to be like hundreds of years ago, and all these photographs. Like, I'm going to eat this book up. I'm so excited to read this. $5, cannot believe it. And then at the same, I think I got 4 of these items from the Midtown Mall antique shops. I came across this beautiful amber bowl, and I wish they left the tag on because it was called Amber Moon Glass with Stars or something like that. It was kind of pricey. Originally, I left it and walked away, but I kept thinking about it, so I went back to find it. Again, I wish they left the price tag on so I could tell you exactly how much it is. Let me check the receipt. As soon as I knew what it was called, I had to get it. It was $32, so it was kind of pricey, which is why I originally didn't want to get it. But imagine this for plant propagations. I can fill it with water and put plant cuttings in it on a bookshelf in my room. Too perfect. Oh my gosh. Marnie's already asleep on this. And then a little later, I came across a matching bowl and I realized it was a set and I just couldn't separate them even though they were already separated in the stores. So I had to get both of them. This one was only $13, but again, so perfect. I really love this color. It's gonna look so great in my bedroom. And then I've been meaning to find a little tablecloth or doily to put on my great grandmother's sewing machine back there. But I came across this light green floral tablecloth doily. It was $4. I think the pattern is so beautiful. I love the green, so I'm gonna put that on the sewing machine. That's what I got from the Midtown Antique Mall. And then from American Gothic, I came across this like milky cream candlestick with very, very light, dainty floral prints on it. And I want more candlesticks in my bedroom to create a cozy environment. So this one was pretty overpriced as well. It was $18 for one, but it was missing its matching set. So I assumed that somebody already bought it and I just felt so bad for it. So I got it. But this was my little antique haul from Stillwater. I kind of wish that I got more of the items that I passed up, but I just would rather be careful with spending. We're definitely going back though. So I will vlog our next Stillwater trip. And there are so many antique stores here in the cities that we have yet to shop at as well. Even though there's so many that we love and have been to, there's always so much more. When I got home today, I also had a package from a company, which I'm really excited about this gift. This company, if I say the name, you're gonna know what it is, but they reached out asking if they could send over a gift for me, and I have never owned one of these before, so I'm really excited to try it. What's funny is I told Ashton that. I tried to make him guess. I think I said like, I don't have one in my home yet and I've never used one before, and he guessed it, like first try. I was like, how did you do that? But he and I have pretty telepathic communication at times, so you're gonna laugh. But this bidet company sent over a Lux bidet. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty grateful, so thank you so much. I'll link it down below. I'm excited to install this baby and try it out. I feel so luxurious now. It'll be fun to have one in the house. Shout out to the company. Other than that, I've just been editing and working on getting my video for tomorrow up. I have a ton of photos to go through and edit. I'm going to try to put all of these new items in their new homes. I want to read this book so badly. And also, my pool opened up yesterday. I want to try to get as much work as I can done so I can enjoy my pool once again. But that was my day trip to Stillwater. That's the update. That's my antique haul. I had a great time. It's a couple hours later and I'm going through the Minneapolis history book. I'm only a couple pages in and already I am starstruck by learning so much. It's blowing my mind. Like, first, this is an oil painting of a man and a woman fishing at Minnehaha Falls. This painting was painted in 1856, almost 200 years ago, and Minnehaha Falls literally looks the same. It's just so wild to think that this was like life back then, because I've been there, you know? And I have rocks and fossils from this waterfall, which is so neat because that's like tied back to this history. 1856. And then this painting is from 1857 and it shows Minneapolis and St. Anthony Falls, St. Anthony, Maine. I guess back then it was called the Falls of St. Anthony, as well as the University of Minnesota. So I went to the U, and this is like St. Anthony, Maine, which back then was Falls of St. Anthony. If you're not from Minnesota, I hope you're enjoying this history lesson, but it's crazy to think that none of the bridges that we have were formed yet, you know, like the Stone Arch Bridge, the 35W Bridge, none of them are here. So these were ideally like separated. Like, it reminds me of New York and Brooklyn. And look at downtown Minneapolis has not yet even been formed. It's like all farmland. Then I learned that this man is Father Louis Hennepin. He explored and wrote about the Minneapolis area in the 17th century. So literally hundreds of years ago. And he is the reason why I literally live in Hennepin County. Like, Hennepin County is named after him. One last thing that I've learned so far. So originally they were gonna call Minneapolis Minneapolis with an H, and then they eventually dropped the H. which I thought was pretty neat. But yeah, I'm learning so much. I'm gonna keep reading this for a little bit.